Scouts or anything?
Charlotte was in it for cheering.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they were on a float. And so I had to sit in traffic to get from, because we sit in front of like the middle school.
Yeah.
And
We're live
there's
now.
That field there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had to sit in traffic to get, took me 45 minutes to get from the middle school to the fairgrounds to get.
I usually bike.
I could probably
right,
could have walked down
right.
the gutter and walked back.
Walk back. But there is a nice path that goes from the, well, you could go from there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Folks, this is our workshop. We didn't have a full board until just a few minutes ago, and we've been talking with Maya about roads for next year and budgets. So we'll just kind of reiterate what we said, and if you want to just kind of run through what you told me about budget. And it doesn't have to have prices or anything at this point. So
reclaim 2,000 or 3,000 feet on the 160 end. Then surface pave the rest of budget. Resurface, drag shim on South Road from start to finish. Maybe if there's money left, West End Road, or West Road, I guess it's called. And then reserve money would be paving Mountain Road, the dirt section of Mountain Road, and the dirt section on Lost Mine, which would go to vote by the sounds.
for the reserve money, yeah.
Reserve.
Yeah. And then maybe starting a fund for bridge repair.
Yes.
And we get those reports every year in South River Bridge is, is the main one. So, so we could ask for an amount to be put aside.
And then depending on where we fall with reserve money left over, we could consider doing the guardrails on the big culvert on Cram Road by Finished Road.
Okay, I'll have to...
We haven't got any estimates on, but I bet that would be fairly costly.
Let's make guardrails. What do you think about, I mean, if trees are on our local roads, on the town's right-of-way, we'd be responsible for taking them down, right?
They're in the easement.
I know Newfield started a fund for the eventual removal of what we have. So I'm thinking we can ask, the town if they want to start a reserve fund for that. I have no idea, but it's certainly not going to be, not a cheap endeavor.
No.
Nick, this is Maya Larry. He's our road commissioner.
Hey, how are you?
Yep. So we were just talking about what we're going to be doing next year.
Okay.
Yeah. And that pretty much covers it, right? So.
I think so.
Yeah.
Other than our regular,
What?
like blue culvert replacement and some ditching and stuff.
Sounds good. And we can write a couple of articles for that and see where it goes. I think. Yeah. So we live stream, just so you know.
Yep.
Okay. So we got your email. Emily forwarded it to us. I think she talked to you today as well.
Yes.
So you're estimating that the shed you want to put up to cover the salt sand area is going to cost it about $30,000.
The material, the Quonset hut, they won't sell me a steel building unless it's snow rated for the area.
Uh-huh.
So I have to put, I can't acquire the building unless it carries 86 pounds per square foot.
That's
So
good
it
to
makes
know.
it more pricey than
Yeah.
I wanted to do.
Gotcha.
And I don't mind investing my own money in it, but I prefer to invest the contract money in it. I'm not asking for the town to pay for it. I'll pay for my own funds, and if I don't get the contract in 3 years, I can either remove the building or the next guy can purchase it from me.
Uh-huh. Well, are you, the bid was not for an extra 10% at this point, and
I understood that.
Right.
But the 20% doesn't come until October.
So
The
you
first
just
price.
want a forward on the money.
Yes.
He just wants a front on
Yeah,
the
a
money.
10% now, and then I'll get the building put up, and I'll put sand all up. I got the sand's all screened in my pit.
Okay, so
Got
we
it.
have, we
So I wasn't looking for
totally,
you guys to
That was
add
not how
more
it was
money.
communicated.
okay, that was
to us.
not
Yeah,
how, okay.
I wasn't asking for 10% more.
Okay.
I was asking for just 10% of the funds, and I'll invest my money into the.
What,
building.
the email we had was, that, would you be willing to adjust the contract by 10% to help recover some of the costs? So it led me to believe
No.
that, oh,
I just spoke to her on the phone. That's how
Okay.
I didn't send an email.
okay,
Spoke to her on the phone. So
Okay.
Probably some miscommunication is, yeah. So
Okay.
I wasn't looking for an extra 10%.
okay, you're just looking to get some
That way I don't have
upfront.
to pull funds out, because I'm gonna have a week's worth of labor, and I got a truck. There's 100 of those concrete blocks, this truck over, and they're $100 a pop.
Yep,
Plus truck in, and then labor to
yeah.
set them.
Huh. So what you're intending to put up, if it's not snow rated,
I'm not gonna, I was gonna do a tent shed, but I'll have
whatever you put up,
$20,000 invested into a tent building, and you might as well just spend the extra money for a better building.
okay, because you're gonna, I mean, you want to be happy that it doesn't,
Collapse
you know,
on me,
yeah,
with
right,
all the material
Right.
in there.
Yeah,
so,
gotcha.
well, now we got you.
I was gonna say, Saban hasn't finished that contract, right? You're gonna sign that yet?
I have not.
No, and I did get a text from, it's hard because Richard Humphrey is the north section and you're Richardson, so,
Yes.
right, so,
Yeah.
so don't confuse me, okay?
Yeah.
But he asked when those were gonna be ready too, and I'm not sure Saban's gonna show up tonight.
Okay.
Okay, so we can work on that for sure.
Yeah, and that
Yep.
was my idea, just to keep me,
Yeah, that's-
so I'm not pulling all my funds out, but I need to
Okay,
keep
gotcha.
jobs going.
Well, that's a lot easier to swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah,
like,
there's no
what?
building up there for sand. I mean, the salt shed looks like it might fit, what, 3 trailer loads?
4 trailer loads, yeah.
And then you got a little wooden building off the side. But
Yeah, which is ready to.
I don't, yeah, that,
Yeah,
it's
it's not
probably
bound
not
sand.
insured even,
All
so,
my trucks are sanded bodies, 4-season bodies, so the sand comes out the front. So if you got chunks in it, it's just not gonna work. I don't have enough sand with it. And
Yeah.
Grizzly on top, so I mean,
uh-huh,
not having that built sand in a storage building is gonna really make it difficult.
uh-huh. Okay, well, yeah, I mean,
gotcha.
That's
So when, I'll email Saban, but basically, we just have to write it into the contract that first payment is the 10%, and then divide the rest of the payments out over.
over the rest of the,
So that's easy
yeah.
for us to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, so we should have that, I would anticipate in the next 30 days, absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
And sorry to drag you all the way out here for,
I know.
No,
for
that's
what our
fine.
misunderstanding
No,
was,
that's-
okay. Yeah, no
If you
problem.
want to meet over there, we can discuss where I had a couple ideas where I wanted to put it.
Yeah, we can leave here now and go if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're good.
I think we're good with
You're
it.
good, yeah.
All right.
If you guys want to head over there, that's good.
Yeah, sorry for
Yeah.
that miscommunication.
No
No,
problem, no.
And, use his research maybe for the other side.
For the other side, yeah.
Yes.
We have a
Absolutely.
salt sand shed on the north section that needs to be replaced
Instead
pretty.
of holding solid building,
Yeah.
You can't dump, you gotta dump on the outside. I use it for 3 years. Then you gotta push it all in, push it up.
Yeah.
And then there's no room for, you gotta tuck the slits.
They don't dump it on the inside of that building?
Can't dump your trucks in there.
No, not
You have to
common.
dump it.
Right.
You start inside and
Yeah.
then work your way out.
For the salt or for the sand?
Sand.
Oh, they do have a sand shed over there?
Well,
It's an old structure that's been around.
it's an old, it's
Yeah.
from the box shop. They had a sawmill in it.
Mhm.
And then it's,
Is there a salt building like there is on the north?
no, you gotta try to tuck the salt into the side. You can only put like 2 loads in there.
Yeah.
And it's since corroded.
And then you
Corroded.
gotta go in sideways and wiggle around.
The problem is like Shapley, Newfield, they just put new buildings up, but they're $500,000 to $750,000.
I think going around Newfield was like $1 million.
Yeah. You know, big building, but
Yeah.
5,000 yards.
And we're also within proximity of the Saco River,
I think
so.
the other guys, most,
Just,
The
Yeah,
other one.
The other one, not
Oh,
yours,
yeah.
yeah, not yours.
yeah.
I think typically they're usually put up like 2,000 yards a year for winter sand.
Over here?
Yeah, they don't always use it.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing, like 130 yards of storm. One storm, so, you know.
And then they usually mix it kind of light for so many dirt roads, so it's not too much salt in the sand.
Mhm.
You know how much fun that is, and then the snow on top of it.
Yeah. So they just mix it light
ton of road.
And it freezes and pile it, store it outside.
Yep.
So, yeah. Head over it.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Okay.
See ya.
Well, what do I have other, okay, workshop.
It's not often that we get a miscommunication in our favor.
Oh, that was,
Could you just see me relax?
I know, I was
Right.
like, oh,
Oh, man.
well, because it's like,
Yeah. Well,
it was already a tough,
yep.
Swallow.
tough swallow, and so now it's,
when it didn't, it's hard, we're not,
Yeah.
we're obligated for our bids to.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Mine made a good point, we gotta find out who he's using to get the building put in, because,
Yes, and see what they can recommend for,
Yeah.
yeah. We have time to do that for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That was part of my ask, was if the contracts are written up too, and, we'll check with Saban.
yeah,
Yeah. So I've just added a couple. Let me just go back in and add these warrant articles. Reserve amounts and bridge repair. When we get the yearly bridge reports,
yes,
it's always that South River Bridge that's written up.
yeah, because of the guardrail.
It's also underneath the structure. There's a lot of erosion in some of the parts underneath it. But Maya said that when they work on it, they're going to have to shut that road down.
Oh, wow.
I know, and that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just put this in here first, and then I know Emily asked about this program from Eco Maine, if we just want to take a peek at it.
Yeah.
I really haven't yet, so fund for bridge repair.
Yeah, what's it called? EPR. Extended Producer Responsibility for Packaging.
26 marks the implementation of Maine's EPR for packaging law, legislation to help offset municipalities' recycling costs and incentivize more sustainable packaging. Oh, methods of recycling don't change. Residents should continue to do what they do. Beginning in the fall, participating municipalities will receive reimbursement for eligible recycling costs at a rate determined by the stewardship organization.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's a reimbursement type program for communities that recycle.
EPR helps shift recycling costs towards producers, meaning producers will benefit from reducing unnecessary packaging. Costco, are you listening?
Yeah.
And leveraging more readily recyclable materials.
Yeah, so big companies give us a fee for introducing packaging into the waste stream. And then residents would recycle, and then we would submit the cost, all associated costs with recycling. So
Yep.
everything from tipping fees to Eco Maine's charge to any recycling education outreach, all of it. And then at the end of the year, they would reimburse us our portion of whatever they collect.
Receive at a cost at a rate determined. Yeah.
Yeah, so they'd have some sort of organization that would determine the rates.
Municipalities should ensure that they're recording recycling expenses in detail. The SO will provide detailed guidance and reporting tools. Reportable expenses may include labor, tipping, hauling, equipment, storage, structures, energy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bigger benefit if you have your own public works, I think. It's one of those, like, because, I mean.
This is the push for public utility,
storage
right?
and structures, energy costs.
Yep.
You know, because we're.
But here, okay, so
labor,
anticipated,
tipping, and hauling fees.
right, it started in January. Municipalities begin recording eligible expenses. Maybe what we need to do is call, they've got the next steps. To find out, here it is July. I mean, we're really looking at August, right? Spring selects a stewardship organization. Once selected, so do we know if they've even done that yet?
I don't know, I'm assuming she got this in one of the emails that we get from EcoMaine.
I think it's worth looking into.
Absolutely.
Depending on how detailed and what the, does that mean, I hope it doesn't mean people have to start separating stuff so that they know, is it glass, is it plastic?
No, because I think EcoMaine's already a zero sort, so.
I mean, we already have our expenses pretty much detailed out when we get the bills.
Yeah, I don't know how they would do that, whereas our contract is for solid waste and recycling.
Right.
They would just take a percentage of the contract, or,
Yeah.
but it's worth asking.
Yep. All right. There's information on here, so maybe info at EcoMaine. I'll mention that tomorrow as well. See if we can go through it.
So reimbursement doesn't start until 2027.
Spring.
Annual reporting will be due each spring. To ensure fair reimbursement rates, the program groups municipalities into categories based on population, size, and region.
Conduct studies to determine reimbursement rates. Median cost per ton. Interesting. Storage and structures, well, we don't have that. Recycling, education, and outreach. Interesting. EcoMaine.org EPR. EcoMaine. .org/EPR. There's some, I wonder if EcoMaine would donate recycling containers. And who are the manufacturers and brand owners that are going to, you know, enable their product to be part of this program? In addition to the bottle bill, EPR laws in Maine exist for rechargeable batteries, bulbs, thermostat switches, electronics, paint, and pharmaceutical drugs. Okay. Everything on their website's pretty much what they sent us in their flyer. EcoMaine recycling question. Donate containers. I made a trip to the Elm Street property on Friday
Yep.
with Tom and Dr. DeKay, Joe DeKay. Nobody came out. Nobody was there, but you know, just kind of was a reminder that the town doesn't have. We don't have an ordinance that talks about. You know, we don't have an animal ordinance, like what, how many animals per square acre, that kind of a thing. Nor do we have something that's, Hiram is similar, you know that Hiram's working on what they call like an aesthetic ordinance? I know we got emails about attending their meeting when they were gonna do that. So, just something to keep in mind. We're going to follow it up with a letter, another one, and
Yeah.
pictures. I think I forwarded it off to you.
You did.
Okay. Did I forward you the SRCC budget request as well?
No.
You know what, I think I might have sent it to, let's see. I don't think I put it in the share drive either yet, so let me do that. Just tried to drop it in there and it did not drop. Okay. Do you remember when Sabin was here and Sugar and Spice was asking about the liquor license and Sabin said we hadn't gotten it yet, and then it was all of a sudden he was like,
We have it. And then I never saw an email.
I don't have it, and
Okay.
we really, you know, for their.
Did Danielle get it?
I don't know. Nobody forwarded anything to us.
Because I remember him saying that, but I don't remember ever seeing
I never saw it.
the thing from the state.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me text Sabin if he's not.
He beat you to the seat.
What did he do now? I'll ask Danielle if that's something that she's received.
Is it better if Danielle just starts sitting where I'm sitting again? Is that kind of what she wants? I know it's kind of tough.
I know.
A couple, 2 or 3 extra people.
Yeah, we could do something different.
sent it to Saban only, so
Ah,
that's why.
he's gonna send it to you so we can do that.
This is so bizarre. This Hotmail stuff. Yeah. I guess it has to be done online though. So I don't know if it's something that.
Right, the response is online, but if she sends it to you, we can
Print-
look at it and
yeah.
approve it tonight.
Right. Let me go back
Or
to the.
This student.
Every once in a while, my Hotmail account will just go back to the another, like the new one. Hey, I didn't realize it was so late. I'm going to end our workshop so we can get into the meeting.
Yep.
Okay.